What's going on, Clashers? It's Shide representing Synchronic Gaming. Today we've got a fantastic matchup in the Mango Tournament. Root Riders are banned, and here's the first attack. Tribe Gaming take on Synchronic in this matchup. So we do have, in fact, so this is the first attack right here. Nebrax incoming for Tribe Gaming, trying to take down Einstein of Synchronic. Let's see what he is able to do on this one. We have got the Siege Barracks over at the 9 o'clock side, Queen over at the 3 o'clock section, E-Drags coming in between, trying to get the job done right here. We're trying to power through as quickly as possible because time is a huge downside in this meta. Early Warden ability, catching all of those E-Drags on the side of that Eternal Tome right here, double race. We're trying to power them through as much as humanly possible. Townhall is active, a Tornado Trap in front of the Townhall. We freeze over that Townhall. We do unfortunately can't reach the Monolith and the Townhall simultaneously, which is a little bit of an issue. Freezing that Townhall one more time as well. Finally, the Monolith goes down, the Queen goes down, Townhall should be going down next to these E-Drags, super minions coming in out of the 9 o'clock side, Siege Barracks, wall break for the King over the 3 o'clock side, allowing the King to come in for that single target Inferno with the Gauntlet. Now we've got this back end that is a little bit scary as well. We have got the RC at the 10 o'clock side of the base trying to push on and assist these E-Drags as quickly as possible. King ability helps take down that single target Inferno. Queen with the healer puppet does end up popping as well. Only one more free spell remaining. RC ability still in pocket. Shouldn't be too bad at the moment. Looking very strong for Nebrax or Tribe Gaming. It's a relatively quick attack as well, considering Root Riders are banned, and he is going to be hopefully coming on in with what looks like a sub 1 minute 30 attack. Very nicely done by Nebrax, getting the job done for Tribe Gaming, pushing them forward in this war and putting a little bit of pressure on Synchronic in the first attack. First attacker for Synchronic Gaming is now coming on, and we have Philip of Synchronic incoming with E-Drags as well. Baby Dragon over at the 9:30 side, Queen over at the 8:30 section to walk potentially down into the base. No, we have the King with the Super Wall Breaker coming on in from the 8 o'clock side. Queen is going to pick off this AD to assist with these E-Dragons as quickly as possible. E-Drags from the 10 to 11 o'clock side of the base. We have got under the Baby Dragon working at the 12 o'clock side. Double Rage spell right here to push these E-Drags forward with that Warden Eternal Tome. King ability about to pop at the bottom side of the 6 o'clock section of the base. Freeze over on that Townhall. We find the Tornado Trap as well. Now we have a Stone Slammer coming on in from the 3 o'clock side, trying to pick off the multi-target Inferno. And that Poison Tower as well, activating that nice and early, will be relatively huge. Queen popped a healer puppet right there, wanting to take down the Scatter Shot as quickly as possible. E-Dragon splitting a little bit awkwardly at the moment. 3 freezes remaining in pocket right here for Philip, trying to get the job done. RC coming on in from the 4 o'clock side of the base with that Rage spell assisting her a little bit. Fox is still alive. RC ability goes off. Warden Tower goes down. We freeze on the Ice Golems that come out of the CC. We had a Super Drag in our own Stone Slammer that wasn't able to take down the multi-target Inferno Tower, but we're trying to push through. RC now stuck on top of these Ice Golems, which is definitely going to slow down a little bit of the time right here, which is a bit unfortunate right there. If the CC was able to go down with those E-Drags chains, it could have been something completely different. It would have been a very quick attack, but the Royal Champion being stalled up right here is a little bit problematic as well. Multi-target Inferno finally goes down. Ice Golems are done from the CC right there as well. RC will pick off this backhand Scar as well as the E-Drags assistant take down the CC. Collected the last thing that is going to be standing, and this is going to be a 3-star, a little bit slower than Tribe, but still a very good time, and a 3-star to keep everything ticking. Second line of attackers is now coming on in this Mango Tournament right here. We have Ramirez incoming for Tribe Gaming, trying to take down SG Mark of Synchronic. Skelly over at the 3 o'clock side. King is going to be going into that compartment with the Super Wall Breaker. A couple of Super Barbs right here making a bit of a funnel as well. Queen is stepping into that compartment also. We have got clones in this one, so what is the plan going to be? Another Super Wall Breaker opening up that multi-target Inferno compartment as well. Queen is now going to be stepping on in as well. Looked a little bit scary for a second, but really good timing right there for the Super Barb. A couple of wizards, a couple of balloons on that Wizard Tower just to kind of set pathing for the Lalo that will be coming on in. A couple more loons with the Lava Hound over from this 6 o'clock side compartment. Blimp coming on in for the Townhall. King pops that Gauntlet ability right there, trying to power on through. Warden ability goes off. These loons are going to clear this 6 o'clock side as long as that air defense will go down. Blimp makes it towards this Townhall. What are we going to have in there? We have a Rocket Loon as well. We haven't used that clone spell just yet. Are we going to use the clone spell for the loons a little bit later on? It could be relatively decent to see how he's going to incorporate this clone spell. He did it directly over the monolith right here. Very, very nicely done at the moment from Ramirez for Tribe Gaming. It's a really, really quick attack as well. We still have the RC ability, finally popping it right there, just trying to power through these defenses. At the 12 o'clock side of the base, Eagle is the last defense to go down. It's now all down to clean up. One invis, one super barb still remaining. So we are going to be swagging this invisibility spell. So plenty of time remaining right here for Ramirez. Absolutely clears up this base. Fantastic hit by him, keeping the pressure on Synchronic Gaming right there, who are a very, very fast team in their own right also. Here we go. Simon is now coming on in. Mr. Fantastic himself for Synchronic Gaming, taking on Ramirez of Tribe Gaming right here. We have a Stone Slammer over at the 11 o'clock side. Loons and E-Drugs now coming on in from the 9 to 10 o'clock side directly in towards this Town Hall compartment. King and Queen over at the 3 o'clock section. Super Wall Breaker giving King accessibility in towards the AD. Double Rage Spell for these E-Drugs right there as well. Queen is stepping in down towards the Warden Tower. We have a little bit of an issue with these E-Drugs kind of splitting, but that Town Hall is going to go down. We're going to see this Warden ability go beautifully done at the moment. We don't have any more Super Wall Breakers for the Queen to give her accessibility. Is she gonna die through ability to this Warden? No, she doesn't, but the bomb tower ends up killing her off. That's a little bit of an issue right there. That could cause a lot of problems for time right here as well, since he did have that frozen arrow and also the invis vial right here. King picks up that core multi-target inferno in the multi-target inferno into the monolith compartment in the core of the base right here. King doing monstrous work at the moment. RC coming in from the 5 o'clock side will end up picking up a couple of defenses. Does end up getting stalled on the King right here. A couple of E-Drugs coming down from the 2 o'clock side to kind of converge on the back end of this base. King ended up taking down the Royal Champion, which now slows things down a lot, and it is up to this final E-Drug as well as this Phoenix. And also the Warden ends up going down. Phoenix will be able to pick off the multi-target Inferno. This will be a 3-star, but it's going to be a little bit slow with that Queen dying as well as that Royal Champion dying. We weren't able to keep the momentum going. If the Queen didn't die through ability, maybe you could have seen a much faster attack Queen. Maybe you could have taken down that King. A lot of possibilities could have happened in this attack, but unfortunately it is going to be a relatively slow attack coming on in from Simon of Synchronic Gaming. That's going to give Tribe Gaming a big advantage in time. But on this channel, we believe Synchronic is our team. And, you know, if they can come back on time, you know, they're going to be the only team that I'll be able to do it against this powerhouse of a team of Tribe Gaming. But in Synchronic, we do believe. And this is, unfortunately, going to be a very slow hit, especially in this meta for Simon, 2 minutes. Third line of attackers are in. We have got a bit of a Zap Lalo action coming on in from Kronos, aka Melvin, taking on the multi-inferno, also taking out that monolith right there at the 10 o'clock side. King and Queen coming on in from just shy of the 9 o'clock side of the base. We use a giant as well as a wizard to take down the wizard tower right here. Super Wall Breaker trying to give accessibility for the multi-arch tower. Ricochet Cannon does manage to do that beautifully. A couple of sneaky goblins for this collector. Beautiful funneling by Kronos himself. Now here comes the Lalo from the 2 o'clock side. Early Warden, Eternal Tom catching that Headhunter to pick off the Queen right there. Very nicely done. Now we're going to try and push in and overpower this base as quickly as possible, because time is still going to be a big factor. Here comes the blimp overhead. No Warden ability to protect it, so hopefully it can make it to the Town Hall, or we are going to see a problem. A couple more loons in from the 1 o'clock side, picking off the AD on that top side compartment. Now we found a Tesla farm over at the 4 to 5 o'clock side of the base. RC coming on in from the 6 o'clock side, picking off the multi-target Inferno Tower. This is a very multifaceted attack coming on in by Kronos right here, multitasking, doing as much as he can very quickly, and everything is going to converge on towards this Eagle Artillery right here, picking off that King as well as finally that Builder Hook goes down. All defenses are down. Now it's all down to clean up. It's not going to be the quickest hit right here that we have seen from Tribe Gaming, but it's definitely going to keep the time pressure up on Synchronic, and that's a beautiful 3-star coming on in from Kronos of Tribe Gaming. There we have it. The captain of Synchronic now stepping up, trying to take down Exorcist of Tribe Gaming. We have got the Super Barbs and Yetis on this one. Let's see what he's going to be able to muster right here. We have got the King incoming from the 3 o'clock compound with that Super Wall Breaker giving accessibility. Super Barbs trying to set a bit of a funnel, Warden down nice and early. Yetis coming directly in towards that Eagle Artillery. We're going to have the jump spell pushing these Yetis in towards that Town Hall compartment. Wall break for the Queen as well. Rocket Loons going over towards the King. Lava Hound getting locked on 2 right here, the Yetis and the Valkyries. We need to rage up these Yetis, pushing them through as quickly as possible right here. Queen needs to deal with these Rocky Loons so they don't kill off the king. Warden kind of lagging behind, finally catches up ever so slightly right there, so we will catch him in all those Yetis in that Warden Eternal Tome. RC in from the 6 o'clock side, picking up the multi-inferno. Rage over this Town Hall. We're trying to pick it off as quickly as we humanly possibly can. Now, here comes that Queen with that ability. Healer Puppet is going to keep her alive for a long time right there. She doesn't have the frozen arrow, but will be able to power through pretty quickly. Freeze on that scatter to keep these Yetis pushing on forward, taking as less damage as possible, because that Town Hall poison is ever so strong. Wall breaker now from the 1 o'clock side, opening, giving Queen accessibility towards the expos right here as well. We have 4 headhunters, 3 freezers still remaining, plenty of firepower. 4 General X to get the job done right here. Beautifully done. Here come the headhunters on top of that king. Freeze on the multi-inferno, freeze on the first expo. Queen takes down the expo. Now it's gonna be her pushing on forward to get the job done. Beautifully executed attack by General X, the captain of Synchronic Gaming. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slower, but still very nicely done. Where Root Riders are banned, we get to see the game at its beauty right here, and General X is showing how good he can be when Root Riders are not needed. He still steps up, he gets the job done. Super Barbs breaking through that wall, picking off the Archer Tower. Queen picks off the AD, that's a 3-star. Both teams 3 for 3. 4th lines of attack is in. Exorcist now in with, oh, he's coming on in with just straight dragons and rage spells and a jump spell. Giant arrow from 9 o'clock, went all the way across the base, but it doesn't activate these rage towers. Interesting choice right there, but it does. I'm not sure what that giant arrow realistically did, unfortunately. But here come the dragons in from the 8 o'clock side of the base. Queen over at the 9 o'clock side as well. Her healer puppet with the additional healer that he bought in his arsenal, trying to get the job done. We still have that king that isn't deployed, royal champion that isn't deployed, raging these dragons, pushing them in towards this town hall. The tone was absolutely beautiful right here. King now coming on in from the 9 o'clock side of the base. Queen stepping in behind these dragons, trying to help assist them pushing through the base. 4 super bobs. We still have this jump spell remaining, 4 super bobs in pocket as well. Town hall, we find that tornado trap right here. 4 exorcists. Things are looking a little bit scary at the moment with the town hall not going down as of yet. That could be scary. Ice Golem stalling up this queen. Single Inferno roasting these dragons. Jump spell giving King accessibility to the middle of the base right here. King pops that gauntlet, pushing on forward, smacking up this royal champion, making his way down and into that base as well. RC now coming on in for the micro archer tower. King stepping to the outside. This is looking a little bit scary at the moment. What is Tribe going to be able to do to Muslim? We have got that rage spell. Still 1 poison remaining. We rage the royal champion. Queen is going to come on in clutch and picking off this town hall. If that town hall remains standing, it could have been very problematic. The hog puppet and the haste fire for that royal champion, assisting in powering through this base right here as well. RC gets out of range of that single target inferno. Queen gets locked on, which is going to help the RC in picking off this single target inferno with a couple of shots from the queen as well. And this is going to be a 3-star for Exorcist of Tribe Gaming, keeping the pressure on Synchronic. Here we have it, Einstein incoming for Synchronic Gaming, taking on Kronos of Tribe Gaming right here. Zap Lalo has been selected. Queen over at the 9 o'clock side, King at the... Sorry, Queen at the 12 o'clock side, King at the 1:30 side right there with the head on the picking up that royal champion. Second super world breaker now coming on in, giving him accessibility to that ricochet cannon. Queen needs to come on in and pick up this multi-target inferno tower as well. We pop that King corner because we wanted the Queen to go in for the multi, but it doesn't look like she's going to do that, but she can still reach the multi-target inferno over the wall. We zap out the monolith right there as well. A couple of loons from the 3 o'clock side, more loons from the 9 o'clock side. Here comes the blimp going on in for the town hall. We need to ensure that this town hall goes down. Freeze on the town hall. We rage the town hall as well so that the troops from the CC can pick it off. Hopefully they can get this scattered on the left side of the base as well, which they might be able to do with the Yeti Might. A couple more balloons locking onto that over where the Queen is, but the Queen should be able to pick that up nice and easily. RC coming on in from the 6 o'clock side. The hogs are going to help assist with the RC picking up the bottom side defenses. All of these balloons now going over this Eagle artillery. If the Queen stepped into the top side compartment, that would have all been cleared by now, but now unfortunately we are seeing a little bit of time issue. But look at how fast this attack is coming on in from Einstein, coming on in for Synchronic, getting the job done, trying to reduce the time difference between both teams. And this is going to be a very fast triple coming on in by Einstein himself. A beautiful Zaplao execution. Final line of attackers is on in now. Yo-Yo incoming for Tribe Gaming. Simon on the defense. King coming on in from the 6 o'clock side of the base. A double skelly over at the 9 o'clock side for the queen to go in to pick off this king, and also to pick off that warden tower. King stepping on him for the multi-inferno. Jump spell giving accessibility towards the multi-arch towers as well as that eagle artillery. This is going to be a monstrous king gauntlet coming on in right here for Yo-Yo right there as well. Queen with those skellies doing absolutely beautiful work right here. King does end up going down. King gauntlet pops off right there. He takes down the ricochet cannon, takes down the spell tower, will end up getting stuck on top of the CC, so doesn't get the essential value that he wanted right here, but will maybe get down one of those ricochet, one of the arch towers, but the queen and the RC will be able to do just enough. Blimp coming on in from the town hall, more loons in from the 2 o'clock side of the base with that warden ability. We freeze the monolith, freezing our multi-target inferno. Tesla farms over at the 3 o'clock side of the base. We rage up the blimp right here to ensure that that town hall goes down. One scatter goes down right here. Loads of balloons remaining. Queen ability still in pocket right there as well. We freeze the scatter to keep it at bay away from these balloons to ensure that they're nice and healthy going on into the back end of the base where the multi-target inferno and the queen await for them to step on over. Queen picking and killing off all of the balloons over at the top side of the base. With these balloons end up finding a tornado trap right here. Queen still having the ability is absolutely huge. No frozen arrow on her as well. We have the healer puppet and the invis vial getting her up to full HP. More balloons coming on in to pick off that bomb tower. Only the multi-target inferno can stop this attack, but nothing is stopping it with the queen and all of these balloons left, and that's going to be a perfect war for Tribe Gaming right here over Synchronic. Synchronic have that one attack left. Let's see if they can replicate the perfect war right here in this absolutely powerhouse matchup of these two teams. Here we go. The final attacker is in. Mark coming on in for Synchronic Gaming, trying to take down Nebrax of Tribe. He is the last attacker of this war. Tribe have already perfected. Can Mark replicate the perfect of a Tribe Gaming? We're going to find out right here in just a second. Wall breaker over at the 3 o'clock side of the base, giving King accessibility. If Mark goes to restart, it's going to come down to time, and we can then see which team is going to end up getting the win right here. King ability goes up over at the 3 o'clock side. A bunch of loons coming on in from the top side at the 12 o'clock section. Blimp coming on in for the town hall. Double poison tower core, double scar, very toxic core coming on in. Let's see how Mark is going to be able to get the job done. The king fighting the enemy king takes him down right here as well with the assistance of the headhunters. Very nicely done. King steps in for the monolith, should be able to take it down. Rage spell on that town hall does ensure that the Yetis pick it off. Freeze on the wizard tower, freeze on the multi-arch tower. Minions coming in behind for cleanup, trying to speed up as quickly as possible right here as well. Balloons pushing their way forward. Queen still working her way down. We have got the RC with her ability. Fox is low HP, need to make sure the Fox survives. Fox ends up going on down for the royal champion. That could be a little bit problematic. Freeze on the ice golem, freeze on the single target inferno right here as well. RC with the haste fire and the hog puppet, absolutely powering through this base as quickly as possible. She's going to push through and pick off this single target inferno. Hog should be able to pick off the builder hole, but they end up getting frozen by these ice golems right here. Warden's going to end up sniping it off, and look at the speed of attack from Mark of Synchronic Gaming. Tornado trap slowing them down just a little bit, but it's all now down to clean up. So let's see which of these two teams is now going to end up coming on in and getting the win on a time, since they both got that perfect war. Absolutely insane war incoming from these two absolute giants of the game. And here we have it. Synchronic Gaming unfortunately losing on 2 seconds average, so 8 seconds total. Tribe Gaming get the win. But anyway, that's been your boy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.